I wanted to address a really great comment that I received after the brand strategy workshop that I held last week on LinkedIn. The reason why I wanted to address it, comments over here, is that I believe that there are a lot of people who fall into this level of thinking where something is better than nothing, but even a small investment in strategy can make a huge difference to your brand. And let's just focus, specifically now on the importance of strategy, is that you've heard it all before. Your brand isn't just a logo or a name, it's how others perceive you. And in saying that, it's by looking at things like, what have they read? What is your reputation? What are you doing to make yourself stand out amongst the crowd? And what are you doing better than your competitors? And that's really just something that builds trust, right? That's something that helps you create that loyalty that other brands aren't doing. Where your business strategy is what you're doing as part of a roadmap that aligns with your vision and your mission, and basically allows you to create those markers of where you're going to be getting revenue and what you want customers to do for your brand. So just to re-emphasize on developing that strategy is that it can be very daunting, even myself, right? Even somebody who sells this as part of a business, is that creating a strategy is not easy, and developing it so that it fits within a brand perspective and a business perspective can be relatively difficult if you don't really know where to start. Your best starting points, especially to those who, from a side hustle perspective or in a very, very small business, is that the more you know about your audience, the better it is for you. And once you're able to then know your audience and define your brand identity, you're able to then start blending the two together. And that then just basically allows you to start creating and setting very specific goals to target. And that gives you a really good structure on implementing the business strategy when the brand strategy is right and it feels ready. And once you have that, one of the biggest questions, and this is what I hear all the time as well, is I'm worried about the costs. I'm worried about how much it's going to cost me to do this. And I think that that's purely based on where you are within your maturity. If you don't have any capital to spend on creating a strategy, there are tons of free resources out there, videos, content, people like Chris Do, who is really just a leader in the field of brand strategy, being able to assist you on your thinking and how you implement it. But that gives you the best starting point to, if you have, resources and you have capital to start investing in it, that should always be your starting point. It should always be seen as a first investment and not a last investment. And it doesn't require a massive budget. It's something which, once you're able to determine what you want to do from a brand perspective, how you want to stand out compared to competitors, feeling comfortable about building that foundation, that is ultimately the greatest starting point that you can have. So just, recapping and readdressing the comment that I received, I think that there isn't one size that fits all. Everybody has something relatively unique and relatively bespoke. And that's also where I fit in terms of helping brands understand that and, building programs and delivering something that's tailored to fit you to where you are. And that is why I believe that the most successful brands are the ones that have invested and spent the time on focusing on their strategy versus anything else.